everyone to another episode of The Pickup. So, it's me, Cedric. I got Bonnie with me. I got Ben with me today. It's a small crew, but, we're still going to make it work. Ben had a question he wanted to ask everybody.
So I was thinking about it. What are like three qualities you guys think, or most important qualities I should say, that a man should have when it comes to getting into a relationship with a woman? We'll start with that.
For himself or, from, the woman's perspective?
From for himself, I'd say for himself. So like, if you think of these are the most important things if you want the relationship to be successful,
Uh-huh.
you meet a woman, you think she the one,
You're like, oh, I got to have this, and
you
this.
you got you're just thinking like I can't lose her.
Mm-hmm.
What are the most important things you think you should have at that point? Be like, all right, this is gonna work.
The ability to stay calm. I'll start with that.
Elaborate.
Because, women will, I say this in a loving way. They'll try to, really ruffle your feathers. As a man, you got to be solid as a rock, you know what I'm saying? You can't be easily swayed. You can't be overly emotional when you're having discussions or arguments. They're not gonna find you reliable, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be somebody who, in the face of them putting pressure on you, you don't fold. I don't think women like men who fold to their pressure. You got anything, Bundy?
I was gonna say somebody who's self-sufficient and independent, and I think that can go for either gender, but especially as a man, you kind of have to be in today's society because ain't nobody wanna be labeled a bum. You know what I mean?
That's
And
right.
that might have been a little bit easier to skate by with before the age of social media. But now, bro, you get posted and put on blast for anything,
Literally
bro.
everything.
You'll get flamed for whatever. So if you're really not on your P's and Q's and you can't do things on your own, you're gonna get cooked. And then that's gonna most likely affect your confidence and it could affect your self worth. And I mean that goes into multiple things with having a good partner that loves you for who you are and not just what you provide and stuff like that, which is definitely hard to find nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't think you should be in a relationship if you don't have yourself figured out. You gotta be able to be your own person with that person, but you're also the same and equally as stable without that person.
That made me think about the one video of the guy that he'll watch a video of a woman saying like, "Oh, I hate this about men," and then he'll have the
Add it to the
list,
list, bro.
and then have the list is so yeah, just go all the way down and add it to that.
But he had 151 or something.
No, there was one where he had like 467. I was like, no way.
Yeah, you can't make it something where it's you're trying to go tit for tat. I feel like that's playing their game and not our game.
But for me, I do kind of agree with Bonnie. I think my number one for a man would be because I know that's something I still know to work on. That someone that's sure of themselves, like they just know going in that whatever decision they make about a certain situation, they're completely comfortable with the outcome that comes with it. And I think having that blind confidence in yourself
Blind
that
confidence.
yeah, it's basically blind confidence. You're gonna make the right decision every single time, no matter what. I think that's very attractive.
I'll say my next one would definitely be patience. People don't stress enough patience these days. No one has patience.
Being calm.
No, patience is different from being calm. You could be calm in a situation doesn't mean you're willing to deal with the situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being patient, especially when you have somebody in your life, is when things just aren't going the way you want things to go. And more than just being calm, you're being understanding and accepting and not just really in your own head okay, this isn't what I want. I'm about to just detach myself from the situation. But we live in a day and age of short attention spans and everyone wanting things to work the first time.
There's actually a term for that. It's called quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting.
Yeah, so if you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, say you're in a bad job,
Uh-huh.
you'll just detach yourself from the situation itself, your entire mental will just be out of it,
Mhm.
and you'll just be going through the motions the entire time. I think that really ties into having patience. If you're patient with a person, then you'll always be into it
Yeah.
and not in because you can be in the relationship, but if you're into the relationship,
Mentally checked out.
if you're mentally checked out, then there's no point. You're just wasting your time at that point.
it's not like something you can just do an autopilot and expect shit to just like you gotta be an active participant. So that goes into being patient. And like my third thing, low key, I think you gotta be interesting.
Yeah, that goes into my second point. I think having a sense of humor is huge for women.
Yeah, or if not humor, something you gotta have something, bro.
If you can't have somebody be engaged with what you're saying or make them laugh, it's just like they're gonna at some point, like at the start it'll be cool because they're still like getting to know you, but after a while it's gonna be like they're gonna get bored of you
Yeah, like
and they're not even gonna want to like speak to you anymore. I don't really want to be with a woman that's like super boring. She has no hobbies. She's not into anything.
Bro, that no hobby thing is such a vibe.
because then they just be doing nothing. No, they just be waiting for you to call them. Like,
They just be wanting to
what'd
talk to
you
you
do
all
today?
day. Exactly.
Waiting for you to call me. Well,
I will say this, bro. The ones with no hobbies hate on guys being on the game the most. I peeped that trend, bro. Like they don't have
like guys
nothing
that
to
get the
do.
game.
So they be getting mad. You're like, there you go on that damn game again. Like, damn, my bad. I have.
Well, women have an interesting relationship with the game. I'll say that.
Bro, they be hating on the game. Like,
Some don't hate on the game, but that'd be scary, low key.
chilling.
But yeah, back on topic, back on topic. Nah, yeah, I think that was a great question. Anyway, other like attributes or traits like you feel like are important, Bondi or Ben,
Two for me, I'd say resourcefulness, bro. Because
resource.
that kind of comes
I like that.
into
I like that.
being independent. But like I know some people that like you can be independent, but like you're not resourceful. Like everybody wants everything handed to them. I think it just plays into like what you were saying with everything being readily available and everybody wanting things like at the drop of a hat. It's like I'll see something cool somewhere, and people will be like, "Oh, where you get that?" The info for everything that they're asking is maybe in the description, or it's like 2 clicks away, or if you like wait till the end of the video or something. But it's like people just can't wait or just use the resources and their intelligence to figure out what's going on because there's like billions of people on the earth that don't use them. So if you're one person that uses just a little bit of your resources, you're way ahead of the competition because you're able to think creatively to figure out solutions to some of your problems.
My second one would be, for me, it's like a willingness to try new things.
Mm.
For like, and
As a man?
this goes for yeah, as a man. This goes for well, this can go for both genders as well. But I think as a man, if you don't have if you're just stuck in your ways the whole time and what you already know, then at no point where you will you actually grow. At some point you have to step out of your comfort zone, try something new, see if you like it, see if you want to go forward with it. And then you never know. It could be something that you want to go into, or it could be something that furthers your life like all this much more. And yeah, it's just that willingness to do new things at any point. For the third thing, I would think for real, I think you should really be dedicated to your craft. So like anything you go into, you should put your 100% all into it, into getting good at it. Because the only way you can find out you're not good at something is if you put 100% in it and it doesn't work.
So that goes with the patience thing.
Yeah. So like being dedicated to something, a man should always be dedicated to something. You should always have a good addiction in your life
Okay, so
at some
for
point.
something, stand for something. Right. What you think, Bonnie? What's your last thing?
I'm trying to think of something like you.
It gotta be.
It could be something we said. Yeah.
It could be like whatever like you really believe in. As long as you believe in it, bro, it's valid.
I think honestly uniqueness because like everybody, a lot of people be clones nowadays, where everybody want to dress the same, act the same, do the same things, and it's like that's okay to a certain extent. Like, there's things are popular for a reason. It's because like a lot of people like this one thing. That's what gives it popularity. But it's like you shouldn't just be like a one-trick pony. Yeah, it's okay to be reliable, but you also want to be unique in the things that you're capable of and the things that you like to do. Like I can confidently say that every year that I can remember, I've done something different or at least changed some aspects about the things that I do in my daily life to at least try something new or improve and change up the things that I do normally so that it's I don't know, just a little bit different. So I'm not doing the same thing over and over and over again. Because you can have part of a routine, but I think some things that make a routine over many, many years like sustainable is the fact that you have your root routine, but outside of that, you have changing aspects in your life that you rotate. Like maybe I'm trying one hobby this year, and then you're like, oh, okay, I like that. I want to establish that into my core routine. and keep moving forward with that. But then the next year you try something else and you're like, oh, I like that, but it wasn't. Maybe it was like too, monetarily consuming. I guess the negatives outweigh the positives.
Mm.
So then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna make the executive decision that I'm gonna maybe set this aside for some time later. So just like the ability to rotate the things that you know how to do, you can do, and you like to do on at the very least an annual basis. Because I know a lot of people that's just like stuck in the same mindset. You know what I mean?
Are they doing the
That's gonna
same
make
the same
you-
exact thing
Exactly.
every
Like,
single day?
I think that some people might try too hard. If you tell them try to be unique, it's like they're gonna try too hard to just stand out.
It's some people that like they have like their one niche that they're really good at, and they don't want to go away from that niche. So they won't, and it's not a bad thing sometimes. But like if you're like really good at something, you might not want to stray away from what you were doing before.
But I feel like that kind of goes into like the saying like jack of all trades versus master of none.
Mm.
Not everybody can be the best at everything. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
probably always gonna be somebody better than you.
Yeah.
So
I feel like as a man, if you want to enter a relationship, you have to be grounded, you have to be patient, and you have to be interesting. Those are my three things.
okay.
And then Ben, what were your three things?
Mine were sure of themselves, having the inclination to try new things,
Mm-hmm.
and for them to be dedicated. That's what I said.
I think our three are pretty similar.
Yeah.
What about yours, Landy?
I said uniqueness, independence,
And
and
resourcefulness.
yeah, and resourcefulness.
Yeah, so I say all the stuff we said would it all ties into the same
I
like
feel like
three.
it all just comes down to like a guy being able to do stuff on his own. Manly characteristics.
I think it just all trickles down to like experience. So like if you have experience in all of these situations, you'll be like emotionally stable. You'll have that
Yes.
uniqueness.
Yeah.
You'll be patient. You'll be calm. You'll be able to be independent on your own because you have this experience of I've done this before
Of course.
without a person. I can do this in a relationship or help the person get through that.
Type shit. Men, if you're hearing this out there, experience. That means talk to as many women as you want. As many as you want. You
Nah, don't talk to as many women, but like it's just be,
I'm playing.
it's just having that confidence to not confidence. It's the being okay with being in a relationship that might fail. You get that experience you would need for the next one.
I feel like you gotta be brave, but you also gotta test the waters. If you never go out there and try it, I feel like you're not gonna have a good experience.
Yeah, you missing out if you don't try.
So yeah, just try and don't be scared to fail. I think that's where we're gonna end up.
Facts.
Okay, so our next section is Guide to Ghosting in 2024. So, guys, when do you think is like an appropriate time to ghost somebody versus when is it not okay? Or do you think is it ever okay to ghost somebody?
There are definitely situations where it's okay to ghost. It definitely depends on the gender
What do you mean?
because like men have different reasons to ghost than women do. Because like if a woman is very this is one of the problems I have with some people. Sorry. There's like a line between you being into me
Mhm.
and you being like attached to me.
No, real shit.
Like I don't like the attachment is okay, like maybe for like the first week and a half, 2 weeks, like yeah, we try to get to know each other. We gonna talk a long time every night, but like if we like 2 3 months in and you want to stay on the phone 3 4 hours, I'm like, bro, I'm not like you might not have nothing to do, but I got shit to do
Right.
personally.
That's when you ghost somebody?
I'm not gonna ghost somebody for that fact because it's for me it's never right to ghost a person for one thing. But like that's like the start of it can get to that point.
Some people like that, like frequent talking and reassurance and stuff like that. But for me personally, I like to have my space and my time to myself to like decompress. And I don't know if I would like somebody like constantly always wanting to talk and stuff like that. Like it's okay. I get that some people like that more than others, but I think that just depends on like the mindset of the person that you're with. But
And I also think it kind of depends on the type of person that person is. Because like me myself, I'm a little bit more on like the I like to be in the house type vibe. There's certain times where like I need my alone time.
but I don't know if that's ghost worthy. You know what I mean? unless they're like trying to talk 6 hours every day for the first month of a relationship, and it's like
That's what I'm saying. Like the first
that's
week and a half,
conversation worthy.
1.5, 2 weeks, I'm cool. Like we can do whatever. We just try to get to know each other. Like, it's gonna be if it's like that, it's like that. Like if we're both interesting and we're interested in each other, like yeah.
I feel like ghosting though is like for like unacceptable
That's
behavior.
I'm talking about like when you're ghosting somebody. That means you talk to this person for whatever reasons you have personally. You just stop talking to them, and you're completely okay with that, and you think they should be completely okay with that.
I mean, first and foremost, if because I've seen this before, because my man used to talk to a woman like this. If you talk bad about my mother, done. Like blocking. Oh, I'm blocking on site.
Women love to. All right,
Like
let's say women
that's
love.
what that's the one person I will never let you talk bad about.
But women be
Anybody.
comfortable. They be comfortable talking about people's moms.
I don't.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't understand
They
that.
be
What the
comfortable.
hell?
They be comfortable.
Family is
Like that second, if you say something bad about my mother, I'm hanging up the phone. I'm blocking you. Like
yeah,
no ifs, ands, or
good luck
buts.
to you, bro. Because then it
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
be a habitual line stepper.
Yeah, if you're cool with talking bad about my mother, you will talk bad about me at any point.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that, bro. Or like if you find out that somebody's true motivations for being with you are different. Like if you with this person thinking like, oh, I'm liking them, you know, we do a lot of stuff or whatever, and then you find out that they just like they're like, oh, I'm not really with this person because I like them. Like maybe oh they got a lot of clout or they got money or they got like they're trying to use you to get a leg up in their own life. Then it's like then I feel like that's cool to just let it go. She leave her phone unlocked, go to the bathroom. You see in a girl group chat, you talking about, yeah, you know, he just sent me $500 again this week. This nigga so dumb. Duh. I'm up right now. We trying to go out to dinner and nah, bro. Then it's
That
like,
never happens to me. Shit.
it's like, nah, bro. Yeah, you can get going. But for guys, I feel like there's a lot. There's a smaller amount of reasons to just like ghost somebody.
I don't agree.
Yeah, because it's kind of I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me to think of reasons why I would like openly just like
No, I feel you.
cut communications.
There's not a lot of reasons why, but let me propose some specific scenarios. Let's say you're looking to date. Let's say you meet somebody at the club, right? First off, meeting someone at the club, terrible idea. But let's say you do meet someone at the club and you're delusional enough to like continue to talk to them.
Delusion was crazy.
So you go on a date, it doesn't go well. They say something you don't like. Like let's say not let's say about your mom, but let's say like they just have some views you don't really align with.
What their favorite team, the Pistons?
No,
That's not bad.
that's not a bad thing. I would respect that.
That's ghostable.
I would respect them either. I would say it'd be something like, oh, let's say like they're a Trump supporter. I feel like I'm not really gonna tell you, oh, you're a Trump supporter, so I stop talking to you. I'm just gonna stop talking to you. Or let's say you have a bad, I guess, sexual experience with somebody. You just ghost them. You could tell them.
I guess it depends on when. Cause it's like if y'all been fucking for a minute,
Yeah,
I just realized I'm not really arguing with this.
yeah.
No,
Like
no, no, if it's like something like gross though, like
nah, but if it's like the
oh,
fifth,
like this.
okay.
He's talking, you know what I'm talking about? Like, if it's something gross, bro, if they just something gross, bro, get girls to just look. They should understand.
Now, to your first thing, if
Y'all know
the
what I'm talking about, but trust.
if the sex is bad the first time, okay, we can understand.
Yeah.
It can get better.
Yeah,
But if it's bad fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time, then like y'all just not compatible. That's the thing. If it's bad on one side and good on the other side, that's when it's like then there's like miscommunication. You'll be thinking, oh, I'm doing mad good right now, and then up out of nowhere the text bubble's green.
the text bubbles. Damn. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was. That happened to me one time. I'm not gonna hold you. There was this girl started talking to me, very interested in me, was all in my body, and then we had a good conversation. We were supposed to link one time. Like I had set it up, and she was like, "Bet." Next morning, I texted her. The message was green. Like nothing, no indicator, nothing bad happened. At least to my perception, it was just like done, blocked on Instagram. It was the craziest shit I ever like experienced. I was like, damn, that's a real ghost. Like that's like
If you meet though, I feel like it depends on
how do we meet?
too. Because if you met her like in the club,
The crazy. I think she just followed me on Instagram and
yeah,
DM me.
but IG you
But
can't.
this is weird. It's like why DM me if you're gonna just block me?
Bro, they be looking to just waste time. I'm telling you, they don't have the game, so they just be on little social.
Yeah, but that was definitely an eye-opening experience. I think after that, I got more comfortable with the idea of, sometimes it's okay. Like, end of the day, whether you tell that person why or not, as long as you're not yourself being a bad person and like really hurting someone's feelings, I feel like it's okay to just end things if you really don't have like the mental or emotional capacity to say what you want to say or what needs to be said. You know, don't be a pussy. You know, you can do it,
Mm.
and it won't. It doesn't make you like a bad person. It just means you're not allowing that person access to you anymore. And
Yeah, yeah, cause like what to go off of that, what would be like times situations where you shouldn't ghost that person?
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think it's
if you told them like if you gave them promises, I guess, and then you suddenly change
See,
your mind.
because like your situation is like one where like there was absolutely no reason
Yeah,
to get ghosted. It just happened out the blue.
yeah. But can I really be mad at you? Nah, I don't know.
I mean, end of the day, it's their
you could
decision.
definitely be upset.
I could be upset, but it's
Be
like
warranted.
it's still like their decision, and like I don't
But
know.
you're entitled to your own set of emotions too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it depends on how you react, but you can feel how you want to feel.
But it is
Your
what it is.
reaction should be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in terms of the ghosting thing, I do feel like it's different for men and women. You know what I mean? Because like
Mm-hmm.
for women, if you are, I don't know, testing the field or whatever, and it can go for either gender, but more often than not, like
Mm-hmm.
a woman usually trying to find like a more serious partner and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I guess like statistically, guys are more likely to just want to, hit it and quit it or whatever, and
Yeah.
girls might want to keep you around or something like that. Also, just people that are odd. You know what I mean? It's a lot of oddballs in the world. But I feel like being a man and you're the oddball trying to pursue a woman is a little bit more dangerous than a woman trying to, like, you being an oddball trying to pursue a man. Because, like, bro, it's I don't know, if like you're a girl and you going on dates, whatever, and you decide I'm not really rocking with this person or something, like they just being odd, and then like you might get one of them stalker types that's like following them to the car or blowing
I mean, if you're
up,
weird, they should just
stuff
go
like
to you. If
that.
you're weird,
That's what I'm saying. Then it'd be fine. It's like, nah, ghost them. You doing too much. Or like if somebody like showing you signs that they could be like violent or something, and
Mhm.
it's a girl, I don't think that warrants any conversation. It's like, bro, ghost him, bro, and block him. Let's get him up out of there.
nah, I have a good situation. So there are also times where it's like there are things you can't tell that person. That's why you go so like because you're like if you tell them this is really crazy to tell somebody. So like let's say for example you meet somebody, true story by the way. You meet somebody, you talk to them, then you meet their friend group, then you meet someone in their friend group who looks better than them. Would you tell that person I'm not gonna talk to you no more because I think your friend looks better, or would you just ghost them?
You could just be like, I'm keeping my options open. You know?
What?
You could say in a nice way. People say that all the time.
But
If you're not, are you really locked in?
No, like not that you're gonna go for it, but like think about it. Could you be with a girl when you think her friend looks better?
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, you could definitely be with.
No, I'm saying like
It's just
you could date a girl if you think someone in her friend group looks better than her.
It's self control, bro.
you never heard of personality.
Nah,
Right.
I
So
feel
it's
like it's a mentality that like my girl always looks the best.
I mean, you can believe that.
You can-
It's just
that's a-
But I'm saying okay, my bad. Let me rephrase it. You think you're more attracted to a woman in her friend group than her?
Are you attracted physically or like mentally?
my thing is
You're attracted.
it 100% depends on the timetable. Cause like if you with a girl
Mhm.
and for like I'd say 5 months, right?
Mhm.
And all of a sudden this new girl just hops in her friend group and she's bad as hell, look way better. Not gonna lie, I won't care. But like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, okay, yeah. If she look better, like I'll be thinking of that,
Yeah.
but not like pursuing anything.
Even if it's like she looks better and you also like her personality, it's like in my mind, I feel like if there's any reason, like if any woman can sway my mind, at that point, I clearly don't like this girl enough. So
Like
I must-
honestly,
It's
if
a real
it's her fault. Yeah, so I'm gonna just if I don't like you enough, then it's already reason enough for me to leave.
nah, but like if you're getting her, if you're around her, if you're around this woman that looks better than the girl you're talking to right now, and y'all like
Objectively, yeah.
and y'all like hit it off, and like you realize like, oh, she's actually cool and she looks better, then like you can pursue it.
No, but I'm saying, is it cool to ghost, or should you tell her? Should you tell the other shorty like? Hey,
I mean, it's gonna get told to her regardless because they're friends.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna come
but,
out.
but I'm saying, even if you don't pursue the other girl, let's say you just realize, okay, this is kind of crazy situation. Like, I can't keep going like this. I'm gonna go crazy trying to manage liking this other girl more, but being with this one.
Like you said, that's self control at this point. You just can't control yourself.
I remove myself from the
That's
situation.
You
different.
can't tell
No,
her,
you just,
but you can't ghost her.
right.
You gotta do something in between, because ghosting is crazy.
Ghosting is
I feel
ghosting
like
over nothing
it's a
is
slow
crazy.
ghost. It's a slow ghost. It's like you just
No, that's ghosting over
When
nothing.
you're dating
bro.
though, like that's
no. You're just talking to them.
you just talk. Oh,
You're just talking, and it's like
ghosting not crazy if you're talking. I feel like
That's ghosting over nothing. That's over nothing. That's over nothing.
I don't think it's over nothing. I think it's a real talking point. Like, think about it. As a man, you should have the belief that it's your woman tops everyone. If there's a woman who like sways your interest, then you're just not locked in enough with that one girl, and you need to leave her.
I don't know. I feel like you can be a human and recognize somebody is objectively attractive, but be like,
But objectively attractive is different from like being attracted to that person.
Because like imagine like imagine like
It is.
because like there will be some times where they'll be like do you think such and such is it looks good, and then you'd be like yeah,
Yeah, but
and then you'd be like yeah, just put him onto your mans if you think she look good type shit.
I don't think a hater would do that. So I don't know.
See, you're just a hate ass nigga. That's the
No,
problem.
because like that's twisted. Why would I put you on for a girl I want?
but you're already locked in with somebody. So
But I don't want that girl anymore. Loki, you ever saw that those tweets about guys who are with their girlfriends and they hate their girlfriend?
yeah.
This is exactly what be happening to them.
So you're gonna hate your girlfriend? 'cause
No,
I-
but they be with a girl they don't want to be with anymore, and they stay with her because they think they have to. Just leave her and do her a favor.
No, but the thing about that is you got with the girl because she looked good.
Yeah.
You stayed with her because of her personality. Like the externals why you got with her,
But
the internals why you
does
why
a
you
girl
stayed.
want to hear that, bro? Does a girl want you to be like?
If you're
But does a girl want to be like liked for her personality?
If
her looks and her personality.
if you're willing to ghost that woman,
Mm-hmm.
then obviously you never had intentions of staying with her.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that was just your fault in the entirety. Cause like you
What if you thought you were happy and then you just realized you could be happier?
how are you being happier losing out on both?
Temporary pleasures.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense.
There's more nuance to it. But let's cut it there.
Let's go back to ghosting real quick, because like I want to say something real quick.
What's up, man?
I feel like as a man, it's always okay to ghost somebody. I really, and I stand by that. Okay,
You sassy as
I don't give a fuck.
That's our director. That's Natter. If you want to know,
I
that's
don't
Natter.
give a fuck
That's
because
completely
I got
his opinion.
bro. I got points. All right,
Whoa,
they're all like 90% of the time it's redeemable. Okay,
redeemable.
yes, bro. Yo, you could go somebody and then tell them, "Oh my bad, I was going through something." It works. I promise. Right? That's one. Right?
Don't endorse this.
And
But
then
keep talking.
Number
keep talking.
two, women get more men than men get women overall, right?
Overall,
So if you ghost them, they got plenty more options. It's whatever. You were just another one of them. You know what I mean? For us, if they ghost us, it hurts a little different. You know what I mean?
It depends on who you are.
That bitch, she said, if you ghost a bad bitch, she probably got 15 other niggas in her DM already.
She ghosted 5 people
It's,
that
but,
week.
but it's not about how the woman feels. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. It's about your idea of yourself as a person. Like, ooh, like I feel bad because I ghosted her, not because she feels bad. Because it's not really about her.
I mean, that's situational though. If you
Yeah.
ghost her like after like some shit is going on in her life, like she's like super depressed and so, like grieving stuff like that, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, don't ghost her.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
You can still
fucked up.
leave, guys. You can leave if a girl is depressed.
Oh yeah, you can leave. That's when you gotta talk to her. No, you gotta tell her like
You can't leave.
Let's stop right
I don't endorse that behavior. I don't endorse that behavior.
So, last thing we do, round table. So this year, new year. So what's everyone excited for this year? Just one thing. Just one quick thing. I'll start. I'm looking to a year of stacking, bro. I'm hoping to save my money and just like enjoy it all next year. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like I've been having a lot of years where like I've been spending willy nilly, being happy, being young, like whatever. But I'm trying to save up this year, see what I can do next year with the potential earnings I have.
I'm excited for the summer, man, because like I feel like this is the upcoming first summer when like most of the people that we friends with or know are either like out of school or finishing school. Everybody's like kind of employed, getting into like that adult grind.
We're gonna
So,
miss you, bro.
I mean, but yeah, so then that link up, like if y'all take a trip or something, or you have like, or you go out with friends, it'll be a lot more special because it'll be like the first time when everybody's already established into adulthood. So then it's like, damn, bro, we're not like It's different when you go on a trip like for spring break with your college friends or like with your school friends or something, rather than like your friends that you kept in touch with after graduating and stuff like that. And you guys are like adults, and you know like everybody has true responsibilities. Because then when you really like on that time off, it is different, man. Like damn, bro, we really like adults and shit.
What about you, man?
The thing I'm most excited about for the year would be the new experiences that I'm gonna have this year, because this is the first year that I'm actually like working at a good job the entire year. Like I could real life go buy whatever I want at any point,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to worry about anybody. I don't have to worry about monitoring my money, nothing like that. So I can just go out, be free, actually have the experiences, do the things that I want to do this year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for the entire year of just do whatever I want.
Nader, what about you, bro?
I'm graduating this year, so I'm looking forward to it.
My God, finally becoming an
We
adult.
love
Finally,
that.
Because you know, in a couple years, we all gonna be having kids, having partners.
couple years is crazy.
It's realistic though. Like
You gonna,
think
niggas,
about
Partner,
it. Come on.
niggas gonna have houses. We gonna have to take care of people, other people. Like
You're already doing that, man.
shit, trying to experience life before that happens. So
We just gotta start setting in
exactly,
Mm.
we getting old at this point.
back on.
I mean, yeah.
Raj, we going blink and all of us gonna have a kid. Some of us gonna have 3.
God forbid.
I know now they're gonna have 6.
6? You know what they say about the ox, bro. You know what they say about them.
What did they say? You might as well end, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks for having us today. And as always, be easy.